What I'm going to show you now is how you can do a general full knee support taping. So think of someone that you're treating that has, say, a bad knee. Maybe it's due to osteoarthritis, maybe their knee's unstable, maybe they've got meniscal problems, joint problems, that sort of thing, muscular problems, whatever. Just think this is your go-to. If you don't know really anything about what's going on with their knee, they've just got knee pain, then use this to give them more support, to help create a healing response, decrease pain. And so what you're going to need for these are simply 2 of your eye strips around about 10 inches if they're pre-cut, and one of the small ones. Now, which is half of this, of course. Now, as I say, if you were treating someone that's a child, for example, then you'll have to cut this down. 10 inches is going to be too big for, say, my son. So I want to cut it down to about 7 inches or so to measure that from the tibial tuberosity up onto the quad, but without getting too complicated. So I want to show you just so you get an idea where we started on the quadriceps going to the tibial tuberosity. So that'll give you an idea. If you are doing a smaller person, then you know where to start it on the quadricep. So okay, so you're going to get 2 of these. If you haven't already got them cut, 2 long ones, short one, half the size, round the corners, and let's do this. Alright, so the first thing we're going to put on is our decompression piece to help with pain, and we're going to put that on the inferior aspect of the patella, right under the kneecap. So, as I say, decompression, so we're going to use 80 to 90%, so stretch it out to full 100%, back it off slightly, and there you go. Stick him on. That's right over, so great for pain relief, especially anterior knee pain, patellar tendinitis, this sort of thing. Brilliant. So the anchors, no stretch, of course. So there you are. There's your decompression piece there. Now we're going to line this up on your quadricep. On the lateral aspect, you can start with the medial one if you want. So we're going to start with the lateral one. Rip off your paper to get your anchor. And you can line it up beforehand if you want to just make sure that you got the right length. And then you just take your backing off. So I've stuck the anchor down there. Again, 0 stretch, as you know. And peel the backing paper off. Now what you're going to do, again, just like I've always said, just 20% stretch, very slight, just off slack, and you guide it gently around that lateral aspect of the patella, cross over the tibial tuberosity, and then drop your anchor down, 0 stretch. You see that? Give it a bit of a rub. This is such a great taping technique for people with knee pain, knee injuries. And then the other one, line it up at the same distance, up on the quadricep. As I said, you can measure it out to make sure you got your distances correct if you want to beforehand. So your knee's always bent, as you can see here. And once again, hardly any stretch, as always, and guide it around the medial aspect of the patella. Bring it around the inferior aspect, cross over the tape, over the tibial tuberosity, give it a rub, and then down goes your anchor. And there you have it. That is how you do full knee support with kinesiotape. Such a great thing to do with your clients or for yourself. Okay, so what I'm going to teach you now is how to treat patellofemoral problems, patellar tendinitis, where the patella, runner's knee, in other words, where the patella wants to track laterally. So we're going to do something quite different in this one, where what we want to do is put more tension to bring that patella more medially by using more pressure on the lateral tape to slide it more across so it tracks better in its tracking. So I'll show you what it looks like. I've just done it. You should be able to see. And you can see that. So what you'll see, and I'll explain this through the video, is this one is further down because that one has more, I actually stretched it out more tension on it, because that will then pull that more medially. Okay, so what we're going to do with this one, you're going to need one of your, what they call eye strips. Now what we're going to do, we're going to split this. Now you could use 2 and do it, but you know, it's easy enough to just split this and it saves you a bit of money. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to split it down the middle, okay, but leave enough for the anchor. So leave it like 1.5 inches, 2 inches like that. And so what we're going to do, just go straight up the middle. This is where your good scissors come in. Okay. Straight up the middle here. Now we've got what, you can see that? Right there, that's left for your anchor. And now, because we've only got, here, come here. So you can see that? So we need to round off this little edge. Oh, hang on. There we go, that's better. And we've got that sharp edge, so we need to round that off. See if we can do a better job on this one. Okay, so that's your Y piece. That's going to go over both laterally and medially around the patella and come down at the tibial tuberosity. Right. The other thing you're going to need is our decompression strip. So small strip that's going to go underneath, right across the patellar tendon for pain. So that'll decompress. So I'm really going to have quite a mess when I finish filming here on the floor. Anyway, who cares? So this is what you need for this one, to help runner's knee patellar femoral syndrome. Okay, so let me show how you're going to do it. We're going to put this one on first, and then we're going to use this, and we're going to use different tensions on each one. All right, so you might be saying, hey Mark, what the heck? What's going on here? Because you told me not to worry about all of these tensions. Well, that you'd be right. Now, by the way, this one is your decompression. So this is just off full, okay? Full stretch, that is. So you're going to bring those back, rip it in the center, and this is for pain at the patellar tendon. So just underneath the patella on the patellar tendon, okay? So this is your normal one that you've used all the time to decompress. So stretch it to full and just come back slightly, and there you are, okay? Underneath the patella. This is decompression for pain on the patellar tendon and that sort of thing. So, okay, now the next one, as I was saying, we're using different tensions here because we want to bring that patella more medially so it doesn't keep tracking. So you'll see we're going to go around the medial border and the other one will go around the lateral border, as you're about to see. And you want this about 3 fingers up from the patella there. So you can see the knee is bent. You want the knee bent. Okay, so the tissues are nice and stretched out. So break off the paper so you can have your anchor. So there'll be more tension, as you're about to see, on the lateral finger, if you like, of tape. So rub that on there, get your anchor stuck on there nicely. So it's about 3 fingers up from the superior edge of the patella. Now, we're going to start with the medial one. So just get that lateral one out of the way. We're going to bring it out. And we're going to use around about 30% roughly of pressure. So bring it out to 30, come back to, bring it out to 100, I beg your pardon, come back to 50, then come back and go to 0, trying to get a feel for it. And then you're going to wrap it around that patella and across the tibial tuberosity, and then no tension at the anchor. See, going around there. Now this one is going to have more stretch on it, because we want this one to push that patella more medially so it tracks better. So once again, stretch it, bring it to 100. So this is probably about 70%. So you just practice that there. So this is probably 60-70% now. And if you've done it right, you'll see that this one goes below the other one because it's been stretched out more. See that? That's below there. And that, you know you've done it right there. So if it's an inch or so below, you know you've done around about 30 to 70%, more or less 40, 60%. And that's what you want to do. So it should look like that. So remember, your knee should be bent at 90 degrees. And that's exactly what it should look like for runner's knee, patellar femoral syndrome, even patellar tendinitis. It is great for knee problems like that. So let's have a look at someone that doesn't have like generalized knee pain. It's specific. You know, they've got either lateral or medial knee pain, maybe a meniscus tear. You're right at the joint line. You'll see this all the time. And they'll say, yeah, no, it's right in the inside. It's like a knife. It's, you know, I can pinpoint it. It's not there. It's not all around. It's not below, above. It is right on that medial aspect, generally right at the joint line where the medial ligament joins the medial meniscus if they've torn it. So for this, I want to show you something different, something really specific. And this is something you can do for specific pains anyway. Goes back to the same theory as we started with. We're using, going to use one of our 10-inch or 8-inch, whatever you want to use, but one of them for your stabilizer. And then we're going to use, you can use 1 or 2 of the decompression strips. So I'm just going to cut one here. So we'll get it about that, let's say 8 inches long here. We'll cut him in half. cut it. Okay, fold it in half. Round we go. So we're going to use these for decompression. Round we go. And then, so we get them the right length, so it's neat. We just snip it through there. Round there. And there we have it. Okay, so we've got these two. Get yourself one eye strip, so you've got two short ones, two long ones, and I'm going to show you how to decompress something that's really specific, some really specific pain. So get your eye strip, your stabilizing strip, and you're going to put it along that, well, if it's medial pain, you put it on the medial aspect, lateral, obviously you put it on the lateral aspect of the leg. So you just put your anchor down there, uppers on the quad there, anchor it, that's it, give it a little rub, zero tension. Now what you're going to do, because you want the knee bent, and you're just going to apply, of course, slight tension, and you're going to guide it around over that point of pain. So you just carefully go down, you bend that around, you see that, you just gently go around there, slightest of stretch, and then just rub that, and then you just anchor the bottom. There you are. Alright, so now you've got that. Now you want to put on your decompression. So again, this is going to be right at that joint line if that's where the problem is. So again, rip it in the middle. You want to just stay out of the knee crease too, like I said earlier on in the course. Stay out of the axilla, the popliteal creases, all of the creases you want to stay out of so it doesn't, irritate. So full stretch, come back a tiny bit, there you go, and down it goes. So it's right under, X marks the spot of the pain. And again, if they're injured, do the same thing. Or you could do the full knee support, depending on their pain. But this is really pain relief. Now I just want to show you another one I did here, where again, this time, if the person's really severe, you can put a couple down. You can actually put 2 or 3 if you really wanted to. So once again, your decompression one, and just anchors them down. So this one is, say if the person was really in a lot of pain, you put an extra one down, because as you can imagine, it's decompressing more. You've got more forces lifting up those tissues. So that's why you'd add extra. Try and offload those tissues even more. So you see that? And then just put an X across it like that. Down you go, 80 to 90%. And we've created a healing environment. So that's what you do with 2, if you want to do 2. I want to show you here a very, very simple way to help knee pain. Knee pain is sort of the front of the knee here, under the kneecap, that sort of thing. Just using one single strip. So this is another alternative that you could use, especially if it's effective because you're not using much, so it's cost effective, but by all means. But we're going to use that underneath the patella, underneath the kneecap, right at the front here, and we're going to decompress right here, and then what we do with minimal stretch at all along the side. So I'll show you that. So what we're doing, I'm going to split this in the center as I'll show you, and we're going to decompress. So think of your clients who've got pain, you're just underneath that kneecap, just down below that, the patellar tendon area, that sort of thing. So we're going to have a look at that. So let me show you how to do that. Very simple, but really effective, and will give support to the knee and help with pain and inflammation. So as I said to you, one single 10-inch strip or so, roughly. Tear it in the middle, and we're going to decompress the middle of the strip. And then minimal stretch on the rest. So there you go, the middle there. So that's what's going to decompress the front of the knee. Full stretch, come back a touch, and there you go, underneath that patella. All right, so now you've got to be a little bit careful. You're going to I'm just trying to get you a good angle there. We just got to come, so you're going to curve it around a little bit. All right, minimal stretch, and then no stretch at the anchor. Okay, so it's just a little tricky bit, but see, you're just curving that around, and just laying it down, and then zero stretch on the anchor. It's that simple. Great way to help knee pain at the front. Now, you might see someone that has Osgood Schlatters disease. Now, Now, what this is where it generally happens in growth spurts. It used to be more common in boys, and it happens around puberty. So you have these growth spurts, and it affects the patellar tendon around the tibial tuberosity. There's pain down there. Now, generally get it after running, sporting activities, that sort of thing. It's now just as prevalent in girls because they're more active in playing sports, 50 years ago. So, what I'm going to show you is a technique using it like basically X marks the spot. 2 decompression small tapes right over the tibial tuberosity where they get the pain and inflammation. So I'll show you that and show you how to do that. So you might say it's Osgood Schlatters disease, and so this is the way you want to treat it. So you've got your 2 small strips, and there's the site of pain generally there on the tibial tuberosity. And we're going to decompress. So really just think X marks the spot. So we have 2 small pieces of tape just under full stretch to offload these tissues and help with the pain and the inflammation. Just come back, and you're going to put it at a 45-degree angle so you miss the bottom edge of the patella, and then lay down the anchor, 0 stretch. Okay, so 80-90% on both. So you can see the angle that's on there, and then we're going to take it across, just like an X would. And once again, we're going to go decompress right over the side of the pain. So just take that off. And away you go. So full stretch, come back a touch. Boom, there you go. Lay down the anchors, and there you have it. That's what you need to do for Osgood Schlatters.